Oh, in English movies. Dude, one time I was doing this little interview show for a church,
Mm.
and we did English and Spanish, and then I did the English one, finished it, and then and it was live, like it was live on YouTube, so we had the cameras and everything, and then I was just on the zone, and I just started doing it in English. I did my whole intro in English, and it was already for Spanish, right?
Oh
And then
my
when I
god.
finished, like the people at the table, like the guests, they were like, "It's Spanish,"
Dude.
there, and
Live, huh?
I was like, "All good, let's reset," and I kept going because it was live. I mean, what do you do, right?
Yeah.
If I get awkward, then you kill it.
Yeah.
So it was more about just like keep doing it, dude. But
Yeah.
thank you so much for being here.
No,
I'm
thank you,
like
bro.
super excited. We've been planning forever to just kick it
Yeah.
and do stuff, but we
Like
just haven't been able
3 months
to.
already? Or more?
3 months? Is that when
Ever
we started
since
doing the
since
videos?
local, bro. Ever since local.
That started January, dude. Because you were in the
That's
first
true.
in the first one.
That's true.
That was January.
November 11, 10 months.
10 months,
No manches.
and we didn't kick it.
Dude.
We did projects though, so
Yeah,
we bumped into each
yeah.
other, but it's always like work,
We
work, work,
talked.
work. We talked. We kept in touch.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad,
Yeah.
right?
You
feel-
answered and I answered, so you didn't leave
You-
me on scene.
Yeah, like the first time that we didn't do plans, and then we started sending voice memos and stuff. It's cool.
Yeah.
Cool because you have the connection. You have the connection,
Yeah.
and we're down. We just been super busy.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're busy. So I want to know, dude. I want to know your world because you're freaking like, dude. I'm looking at your studio and it's
Yeah.
dope. So
Thanks, man.
tell us your name and what do you do?
All right. Well,
Where are we?
my name is Israel, and I do whatever I can do to help the church, dude. Literally, because here, I'm working, so I do MD
Right.
on Sundays, like at both services. That's pretty much sending out planning center and tracks.
Yeah.
And like today we didn't have a track for Sunday, so I gotta make it from scratch,
Dang.
and it takes a while, dude.
From the top, just because I don't even know who watches this, right? But it's like, what is MD? Because even
MD.
me, I grew up,
Yeah.
in the creative world of the church, and it took me a long time to even figure out what it stands for.
Yeah, music director.
Music director.
Yeah.
Boom.
Well, you're in charge, dude. They follow you.
You lead the band
I
and the
lead the
worshipers,
band.
or is it split?
Um,
And the singers.
it's different, I guess. Well, for me, it's different here and at my other church, like my
Right.
home church. It's a little different.
Also, your job is not your home church.
Yeah, no, my job's not my home church.
How does that work? Is there like a
No choca ni nada.
bumps or nothing?
No bumps or nothing. No.
this is like if you worked at McDonald's
Mm-hmm.
and then you work and you go to church.
Over there, yeah,
It's super cool.
yeah, and then over there we don't have midweek or rehearsals or stuff like that. So
Okay.
it's just Sundays.
Just
So,
Sundays, and you don't have to do work on Sundays on here.
No, so right here it's done like around 11:30,
Okay,
and my church starts at 2.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
we have to be there at 12:45 or 1.
That's cool. But your
So,
Sundays are full on schedule.
Yeah, dude.
That's why you can't kick it.
I wake up at like at 6.
Yeah.
I wake up at 6, come to church, get here like at 7,
Damn.
and from here we stay, we do sound check. Service starts at 10. It ends at like around 11:30,
Yeah.
and then from here I have to go pick up my girl
Right.
and
To go to church.
And to go to church. So she
Yeah.
lives all the way on like in National City area,
Yeah.
and then from there I
Because
have to go
we're far from National
all the way to Santee, bro.
What?
So
So
I
you're in like Santee area.
I'm in the middle, and then I gotta go this way. And
And then you go, Why don't she pick you up?
I know.
Why don't she pick you up here?
I know.
Go right.
Yeah.
If you're listening,
I mean,
if you're listening, you
girl,
go for
pick me
national.
up.
No, I'm kidding. That's really cool though.
Yeah,
That's,
it's cool.
points for you because you're building.
Yeah.
You're building for the future.
Yeah, it's been points for 3 years, dude. No, I'm just
Hey.
kidding. I built enough credit.
You build credit, dude.
Yeah.
That's good. Hey, she te echa lonche
Yeah.
for sure. Te
Yeah,
echa
yeah,
lonche.
I've been
That's
to the
dope.
beach lunches. So.
A veces.
No,
Dude,
no, it's cool.
So you're here. Okay, let's talk about Sunday, and then we'll
Okay,
start breaking
Sunday.
everything down.
Yeah,
So you say you wake up at 6,
I wake up at 6.
and what do you do?
I go
I mean,
back
bes-
to sleep.
Besides the snooze,
dude,
once you hit the road,
So I come straight here, and then I get here like around 7:20,
yeah.
and I start turning whatever I can on. And
So
stuff
it's your
like that.
responsibility. Everything that's music related falls on you.
Falls on me. So
So-
since it's weird, but like the guy who does the lyrics here has
Yeah.
the track computer, like the one we do tracks on.
Right. Purple Center?
So yeah,
7.
yeah,
Yeah,
7.
thank you.
So we have to meet up here like around 7:40, and then I have to transfer like my set and stuff like that.
Yeah.
and then we have so basically sound check starts at 8, and I tell the guys like, hey, we start at 8 doesn't mean you get here at 8.
Of course. If you start at 8, you have to be here like what, 15 minutes before, half an hour.
I tell them whatever it takes you to set up. So
as long as you're not
as long as
arriving at 8.
Yeah, but they're dude, the guys here, I love them, bro.
They're on time?
Yeah.
You have to say that because you're on camera?
No,
they are on time.
I tell them too.
Don't tell me the names, but it's like, what is the worst scenario? They didn't, besides like anything.
I think it's because, bro, right here we're so connected, we play online, like Warzone. So, a veces nos quedamos bien tarde jugando, vato, y una vez, I almost said it.
El Aarón. What's his
He-
Warzone name?
I think Jet Fighter something. So Jet Fighter.
Dude, if you're watching.
Una vez se quedó dormido, and yeah, because I think we were playing late. So
before service.
Yeah, no, he got here on time and everything. But,
okay, but
yeah, but él es el que llega siempre. Like, so
right.
That's why it was weird. Like, it's 8:15.
Dude, it happens.
Here, like, hey, bro, you good?
It happens,
like,
dude.
Like, oh, it's all good, dude. Like,
and for everyone who knows the church world, they get it.
Yeah.
And I guess other people who work in different jobs like that. But for us too, like one time I woke up thinking, and it was like 9 a.m. and I was like freaking out. I was like rushing. My brain was everywhere, and it was like Friday. It was, but you already know because like our mind. I don't know why. Like I guess it was a long weekend. I don't know, but that feeling, because if you're not here on time,
it's the worst.
It's the worst.
You look más like us that we're like in charge.
Right. You have to make sure things happen. For me right now, I'm doing photo social media, and if I don't show up on time, the service starts and people are watching. People wake up and they're watching already, like elevation.
Yeah.
And then first elevation, and then everything else. Right. So people already watch Student Verdict, and then they're watching everything. And then if you don't exist, like at 8:30 in the morning in the church, Instagram, then you don't exist.
Yeah.
Basically, you have to be posting since the beginning.
Exactly.
So that's crazy, dude. So Aaron se quedó dormido. Just one time.
Just one time. That guy is always here early, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody's here early. Like all the guys, they're super chill.
But you said it, dude. You said something, and it's cool. I want to touch on it because it's the collaboration part. Like sometimes we get to a team, and then people just don't like vibe with each other. But you're saying you guys even like stay late playing, like
dude,
how did you guys build that dynamic of like collaboration and friendship?
I don't know, bro. Like it's nomás pasó así.
Natural.
Yeah.
You guys been together at church for a long time, or
no, dude? Just here.
Recently?
Like ever since COVID, that's when we all started. Because our musicians here used to be from TJ.
Okay.
Y ya no pudieron cruzar por todo que cerraron la línea y todo eso. So
no names. So nobody gets.
Names.
Yeah.
Yeah. So ya no pudieron cruzar. So then we had to get like a band. Like, oh shoot, we need a band for Sunday. Like who plays, and it was hard finding people, bro, because everybody back then was in their own schedule. Like, oh, our church is recording on a Wednesday. Like, when has that ever happened?
Never, dude. So, like during COVID, right?
Yeah, during COVID. Yeah. So, and luckily these guys are available. So we started speaking to them, and it was a cool vibe. Like we try to make it cool for everybody. Like, just come.
And it looks like you guys are enjoying it, and that's the best when you get to a team, and you're like. You're tired or you're late because you're hanging out with the team. Yeah, I think that's huge points. Yeah, huge points to your team, and obviously it's a good leadership trait. Mm-hmm. That I obviously it falls on everyone because there's always that one person who doesn't want to play with the team. Yeah. But as a leader, how was that instilled in you before, or what was your experience growing up, or is this the first team? Kind of my question is like, do you have a bad experience with teams before that you felt I want to do this, or have you always had this? Yeah,
actually, I did have bad experience and stuff. So that it I don't want to say it made me want to MD and make sure everything goes right. But when I started doing it, I made sure not to.
There were certain things that you were avoiding. Yeah, that's good. What are some things that you feel like you have to avoid to kind of eliminate that bad vibe?
I think it's. Llevarte pesado. I think that could
like bad, kind of like roasting bad.
Yeah, like there's a certain limit where you can't cross it. Yeah. Because como aquí we're so close with each other, but we know our limits. Like, hey, ahí ya no te pases. So I think it's like.
But it's a good one. Yeah. I don't even want to get too deep because I know my people there are gonna be. They know exactly what I'm talking about. But we roast a lot. Yeah. In friends, but there's always a line, dude, and there's always someone who knows how to cross it. And it burns because then you're going from like the lunchtime roasting to like you all have to work together, And if
Yeah.
somebody crossed that line, then
When you
you're
start
like,
working,
ah, dude.
yeah, it gets
Especially me,
awkward.
dude. Like I seem pretty chill, I guess, but
Yeah.
I get, like people know me in my circle, because but they roast super hard, dude.
Yeah.
they roast hard, but they know me that I get pretty explosive. So we try nowadays. We're collaborating more and we're doing a lot more things. And the people that I mean local. I mean I work at East Lake, but the people at local I've worked with them for like 10 years, so we know our vibe and we know our limits.
Yeah.
And sometimes we're about to get it like that, and they're like, okay, we know not. But
Yeah.
you're right, dude. Like you're right. Those lines in a team environment, it's always good to know your boundaries
Mm-hmm.
because you're all friends, but I mean you're also working.
And it can quieras o no, a veces te puedes lastimar with
Oh yeah,
something dumb like oh like really that offended you like my bad
dude.
like
And sometimes people don't know. That's
yeah.
true. And the worst is when you lose a team member because of a relational issue.
Mm-hmm.
And that's happened, dude. A lot of times in my teams, I've heard people before, that like as friends,
Mm-hmm.
and then they were like solid members in the team, and they're like, peace, sucks, but lesson learned.
Yeah.
But also, I've been hurt, by leaders and other people, and you either don't want to do it anymore, or so it's a great point to touch on,
Yeah.
because besides all the technical, like the people environment and the people aspect, I think is the most important.